Okay, so I have a question. Well, a few. But did anyone actually even see the ball drop on New Year's Eve in New York City this year? Oh, and the second main question is why does Planet Fitness get to own the midnight? So, okay, real question. Did anyone actually see it drop this year? I'm actually wondering because I literally went back and I reviewed it. I can't tell you how many times. And I personally never saw it. Now, I initially was kind of like, okay, whatever. Maybe Mr. Crap's in the way, especially since they had like the confetti coming down almost like a bomb. Yeah, it's a little litter bomb. Anyway, um, but I did. I watched the initial countdown. And then I watched it again. I watched it again. I watched it again. Now, I do have to say, I do swear, I did not see it happen. And I did not consult a whole bunch of other people on this. I have not yet. And maybe I should have before even trying to make this video. But I digress. And if the ball didn't, every year the ball is supposed to visibly drop. Correct? Slow, dramatic, impossible to miss. I mean, that's that's New York City. It's the ball. Okay? Okay. That's why people go there, right? Okay. But this year, I felt like camera cuts, crowd shots, confetti explosions, like I said, confetti bombs. Then suddenly, Happy New Year! Okay. All right, well, we'll roll with that, I think. Okay, so. Okay, like, wait, still. I'm sorry. Did it drop? I'm seriously posing that, please. If somebody actually knows, if somebody actually knows, please let me know. Because I've been sitting here on this for a few days and I just like, you know, when you have something you just can't get out of your mind, there's a reason for it. And so I'm thinking, what happened? Because I wasn't there. I wasn't on the ground. I don't know. Maybe someone on the ground can let me know. Or did I just not see it? Maybe I'm just mistaking. Maybe every camera out there was disfocused. I mean, that could be it. You know, maybe only people there on the ground were allowed to see it. I mean, I don't know. So those are kind of the things that I'm wondering. And then my second question I was trying to pose, which I know I can kind of answer this from a marketing or a business type standpoint, but sometimes, especially as of late in the last few years, things are not exactly as they seem. Whether that be as of digital, AI, actual promos, money system, I don't care what it is. People, places, spaces. So, before I get to that, why does Planet Fitness always own the shot? And let's talk about it being weird. Okay. I get it. They pay a lot of money for advertising and branding. That's the obvious. Like, duh. I know that. You know that. Everyone probably knows that. They do the countdown. They build whatever energy they have. But this year, I'm sorry. Well, like I said, I didn't see the ball. But I digress once again. I'm sorry, the ball, before it even got to even like that little spot where ever was the last place that we saw it, it literally looked like an LED, whole bunch of pool noodles shoved together, and then everybody on the ground's whapping each other pool noodles. And like, are we at the pool? I mean, I go to the pool all the time. Obviously, I'm in South Florida. I'm just saying, like, what is going on? I don't know. I get it, okay? I'm sorry. Like, are we celebrating the new year? Or are we just celebrating memberships to Planet Fitness? Oh, by the way, do they still allow men into the women's locker rooms? Just wondering, because I actually was thinking about getting a membership, and actually they did okay promo wise, because that's all the people saw was the commercial. And I've had several friends be like, oh, maybe I'll go to Planet Fitness, you know, those New Year's resolves, I'm gonna work out, blah blah blah. But do they still allow that? A lot of them have children, as I do, a 7-year-old daughter, and there is no way in HE double hockey sticks that I'm taking her there. Period. Okay, this is not the question that I posed to begin with, but this is a serious question I have. Now, again, somebody please inform me, because I'm not on the ground, and nor have I ever been, and I'm pretty much 100% positive that I never will be. No. But why are all the people, I'm gonna call it dedicating themselves, while they have to wait 6 hours, 12 hours, sometimes I don't know how long these people wait. They wait forever in line to go to this event. Okay? I even saw some of the interviews. They literally wear diapers. They wear women's pads, liners, carry little sacky baggies around, try to change themselves while they're in line in and amongst all these other people. I'm sorry, have we just, like, as a society gone so far down that we can't even recognize that this is absolute filth? Like, this shouldn't even be allowed, it shouldn't be okay. And if you have that many people in an area, like, as a matter of public safety, shouldn't you allow them to have at least porta potties every so often? I mean, you know how many people are going to be there for the event. I'm sorry, human health and public services and things like that used to be a lot more on top of these things, but obviously no longer. Like I said, you will not find me there. And anybody that ever tells me they're gonna go there, I'm gonna tell them they're, you know, bad, you know what, crazy. Just like the other bad thing, if you know what I mean. But, hey, I don't know. Times Square is still packed wall to wall, if not even worse. And not to mention, they started trying to say that there's a new, I don't know if they're calling it a new COVID or just a super flu or whatever they want to call it. I'm not really sure. I don't want to get flagged or banned or anything like that weird, which doesn't make sense. I should be able to say whatever I want, but I digress once again. They're literally stack. All these people we don't even know from all different countries, all over the place. I know. It's just a fabulous celebration. But they're also at the same time saying all these things. I don't know. Is that the next super spreader from Happy New Year's? On our 250th anniversary in our thus beautiful country since 1776? Okay, moving on. I'm just saying, from new beginnings, do we really want to have deficiated, dedicated feces, disgustingness, super mass FLU spread, chaoticness, pool noodle, bubble fest, or whatever you want to call it, for our celebration, for America, supposedly our best and greatest empire, most technologically advanced, most wealth building, generating, most, I think you get my point. We're doing that in our financial center hub of the world, supposedly, that is, if we haven't lost our dollar yet. But once again, I'm digressing. Meanwhile, back to this ball drop, because I am getting off a little bit on other, however related that it is. Seriously, did they slow down the count? Did they do cutouts, takeouts? Please, somebody that might have been on the ground who actually saw the ball drop. If you did, will you please let me know? I mean, I'm being honest here. I'm only making this video because I literally have concern for it. And I didn't go around asking a bunch of people, because quite honestly, people that I know, like in person, no one was there. I mean, not on the ground. So, you know, and anything can be fake now. I mean, look at AI. I mean, without the trained eye, you don't even know. And pretty soon with a trained eye, you won't know. So you know, on the ground face to face and in person is only going to be one of the ways that we can really tell what is real, and maybe even not then. I don't know, after a while. So at this point in time though, I'd like to try somebody who might actually have been on the ground, seen it happen, and you know, maybe it was super spectacular. I hope it was. I'm going to breathe for a second because literally it does upset me. And I really just, you know, don't understand. I really don't. I'd like to know what's really going on. Was the ball fake? Does Planet Fitness run the whole world? Is the countdown only but mere scripted? Well, you know. I mean, we could assume so, right? I mean, obviously. But I'm sorry. Overall, this year felt different. And I can't exactly quite pinpoint what it is. Why is it completely different this year? I don't know. I know I'm not the only one who feels that our traditions are completely off. Maybe not all of them completely off, but they do feel off. The timing feels off. Everything feels off. My final thought. I'm just going to give you my final thought. And if this new year, and every other new year I understand, is about clarity, truth, I mean, let's face it, it's supposed to be about fresh starts, and I think that maybe we deserve a celebration that actually feels as such. Feels real again. Or at least let us clearly see the ball drop. Bye, y'all.